Thank you for being with us, and we're in the last part of our program with Jonathan. And Jonathan, there's been many highlights, many challenges, as there are in research. What were some of the highlights and challenges for you on that walk?
Highlights. Well, I mentioned camaraderie and the bonding and the fellowship, and I think that was really the highlight. And Olivia was a highlight. I mean, we were all here because, you know, her name was there. If her name hadn't been there, I suspect it wouldn't have happened. But I just think it's enormously inspiring to see how she tackled this. The job was a physically tough one. I mean, we walked up some pretty stiff gradients, and it was hard physical work. And I think if you add on top of that hard physical work the task of bringing people along with you, in other words, carrying some of that burden for everyone, which is something that Olivia did, and maintaining good humour. I mean, everyone had a bit of a bitch at times, but she didn't let a crack appear at any stage during that. And I think carrying that through for the full duration of this was pretty magnificent. So I think that would have to be certainly a highlight.
Absolutely. Now, I believe that the concept of this idea of the Olivia Newton-John Cancer Research Wellness Centre was about 4 years ago, and was someone in the committee at Austin Health that came up with the idea?
Yeah, so the concept of the walk was about 4 years ago. The concept of the Cancer Centre actually predates Olivia's involvement.
Alrighty.
We've been working on establishing a cancer centre like this for probably a decade now, maybe a little more. And a number of us wanted to see this happen, and have been working slowly towards it. Olivia came on board and injected something special and extra, and that was her view of wellness and this holistic concept of a cancer centre which is about the well-being of the patients as well. I mean, as cancer doctors, we intuitively understand that we're there for the wellness of people, that we want to do the best for their well-being.
Absolutely.
You know, none of us who work with patients with cancer is untouched by the human tragedy that acts out every day in the lives of every patient and their family. Sometimes that tragedy turns to triumph when they overcome the disease. Often it doesn't. And we're touched by that. And as professionals, we sort of maintain a certain professional reserve so that perhaps our patients don't see what we're carrying inside. But, you know, we're human beings as well.
And it's more than just a job, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It's a commitment. It's a life's work.
Yeah.
So wellness is something that you know, means something to us. I mean, the reason we do cancer research is not because we want to play with test tubes or understand molecules. The reason we do it is because ultimately this research will lead us to a treatment for cancer. So I sometimes say that although some people think of research as being a sort of cerebral, intellectual activity and wellness as being a heart thing, that really they're flip sides of the same coin. And ultimately, if we're going to achieve the very best for our patients, we have to do both.
Okay, well, just on that note, as we finish the program, if I can ask you to look into the camera, and if you can share with the viewers in your words why you feel it's important for them to donate to this fundraiser for the Wellness Centre.
Okay, so this is not just a hospital in Melbourne. This is a centre which is linked in with the Ludwig Institute for Cancer Research, which is a global organisation which brings research to people around the world. So anything that we achieve, any triumphs that we have, are triumphs which will be shared with the global community. So we're doing this to fight cancer as a global initiative. The Wellness Centre is going to be a model. By integrating wellness with our clinical and research programs, we're going to create an integrated and very special program which really brings the best of both worlds together. And we'd like to think that this will be a model that other people can learn from. And so by helping us succeed, we're hoping little by little, step by step, brick by brick, to transform the way cancer is treated, not just at home but around the world.
Alrighty. And at the bottom of the screen, you'll see the phone numbers that you can ring up and donate to, or go onto the show website, conversationswithrobyn.com. There'll be a link to the greatwalktobeijing.com website. So please keep that money coming in, keep this dream alive, and actually see it through to reality. Thank you so much for being on the program, Jonathan. And I just know with the heart and soul that Olivia's put into it, and all of us that have been on this walk, it's happening. It's not going to happen, it's happening.
Thank you, Robyn.
Thank you. See you next time. In the meantime, take care.
Don't give up, here I am, and if you need a hand life.